I guess I'm known as a Temu girl now, and I just moved in my new apartment, so let's do a Temu haul. First thing I got is a toaster.
Temu is having a grand anniversary sale, and I've stocked up on many popular kitchen storage products. My fridge is shallow, but the drink dispensers still fit perfectly.
I got a couple things from Temu. It literally looks just like a Stanley, but look how cute the color is.
You ever notice how everyone is suddenly buying from Temu? People unpacking mountains of stuff they don't even remember ordering and then calling it a restock? It's not just shopping anymore, it's a dopamine game. Temu has managed to turn spending money into entertainment with things like spin the wheel, get a $100 coupon, and even invite friends and shop for free. Except you're not shopping for free. You're being trained to overspend, overconsume, and think it's normal. And the wildest part, they're using influencers and everyday people to make it look relatable. Influencers film these massive hauls pretending they're saving money, when in reality, Temu is using them as walking billboards. So today, we're breaking down how Temu's psychology-based marketing is quietly rewiring your brain, why shopping for fun might actually be draining your bank account and keeping you broke, and how influencer-driven consumerism in 2025 has gone completely off the rails. So let's talk about how Temu is destroying your finances one haul and one restock at a time. And if you've ever ordered anything off Temu or even thought about it, let me know your thoughts and experiences down in the comment section below. Otherwise, let's get right into today's episode. Was that in her hand? Are we really at the point where we are installing like professional grade 7-Eleven slushie makers in our residential homes now? Can you imagine? This is getting wild. The influencer marketing is unbelievable now. The things we are pushing to say, hey guys, hey, why not get a life-size massive slushie maker that's usually found at concession stands and stadiums and 7-Eleven and put them in your house? We all need to have Baja Blast on tap at all times. I am going to lose it. Oh my God, we're not even like 30 seconds into today's episode here. See, I have such a love-hate relationship with Temu, but the way it is spiraling is it's going out of control. And let me explain what I mean here. I like to online shop, as we all do. You know, let's just get this out of the way. And the reason I like Temu and websites like Temu, AliExpress, DHgate, I've discovered them years ago. They're not new. Maybe Temu is, but like DHgate and AliExpress have been around for years, ever since I was a kid, 10 years old, 15 years old. And the thing is, they are drastically cheaper than Amazon. And what you see now a lot of the stuff on Amazon is straight garbage. I'll be honest with you. I've had to return quite a lot of stuff because the big craze now is this arbitrage and this drop shipping game that people are playing, where they are wholesale buying tons of junk from like DHgate, AliExpress, like these Chinese wholesale websites, and then dumping them all on Amazon, and you're buying it for 5 times the markup. They buy it for 30 cents, they sell it for $8, and you're paying for the convenience of getting it within, I don't know, a day or two. Now it's Amazon's got it down to a science where you could order something in the morning and get it in the afternoon. It's crazy. But these Chinese websites now have also gotten it down to a science where instead of ordering it on Amazon, you can order things on Temu and get it within like a week. Shein, boom, within a week. You can get it from AliExpress within a week. Like, it's crazy how fast it's becoming now. And they realize what's going on in America, and they're like, oh, we can do this better than the Americans. And they are just cranking up the consumerism, and it is working. I mean, TikTok Shop, Temu, DHgate and AliExpress are not as big, but those are the two main ones, TikTok Shop and Temu. And we're going to talk about like the downside to this, the downfall, the extreme consumerism, and the genius marketing strategies that they are using to just drain every penny from people and make it seem normal. Anywho, I wanted to read a couple of comments that you guys had left on previous like influencer insanity episodes. If you guys haven't seen those, highly recommend you check them out, even the consumerism ones. And if you guys want to get featured in the next episode, definitely make sure to drop a comment down below. I've been thinking a lot lately on just how ingrained consumerism is in our society. When I was a kid, my mom would take me shopping when she was bored, in a bad mood, had coupons, the list goes on and on and on. And when you grow up, it becomes second nature to shop when you're bored, when you need retail therapy, to celebrate a bonus, etc. And now companies hire psychologists. They really do, to assist in their marketing and track what you do online so they can target you as hard as possible. I've been much happier since doing my low buy year, finding ways to be creative with what I have and saving for my long-term goals. But getting to this point has been like breaking from an addiction. It really is. And we've made lots of videos on shopping addictions, and it seems to go each way. I think it's a denial thing where lots of people are like, shopping addictions aren't real addictions. And it's like, coming from somebody that has one, maybe they're not as bad because there's no maybe physical harm compared to a drug addiction, but it still destroys families, puts people into tremendous amounts of debt, and it can truly ruin your life. But the thing is, we have normalized shopping and shopping addictions to the point where people don't think it's an addiction. It's normal. It's normal to be in debt. It's normal to owe thousands of dollars to these companies charging 25 and 35% interest on credit cards like it's okay. We've normalized borrowing money from other people. And yeah, we can go into the rabbit hole of, the wealthy and the millionaires all borrow money, and maybe to an extent they do, but it is not at all the same way us consumers do. Us little guys on a W-2 making 50, 60, 100K a year. There are two totally different extremes. So it's not okay to be putting yourself in these situations. And we'll talk more about it in a little bit. Snack pack restock Temu kitchen holes. In bio for free items. I gotta pause it. Are we going backwards now in society where instead of she's literally putting the food into single pack items that you would normally get at the store. And instead of like having the manufacturer pack them, she is going and buying probably a massive tub of these single-use items that you throw away after, and she's cutting up her food and putting them in that. She's like creating extra work for herself, and it probably costs the same amount. To buy all these things, all these little containers, and then put all the food in it is essentially the same thing as buying it at the grocery store, except you're doing it at home. They really will sell you on everything.
I got all of this for $0 from Temu, and I'm about to put y'all on. So Temu launched a flash sale, and now by using my discount code, y'all can get all this for $0 too. So the first two things that I got was a fridge organizer and a ramen storage box. I also got that really cool rice dispenser and this egg storage container, which I freaking love. I also got these storage containers, which is perfect for storing food. And then I also got this over-the-sink dish rack, which was perfect for rinsing off my fruit, y'all. I then stored my fruit in that storage container, and then I also put my bacon in the stainless steel food containers. The gold canister set was probably my favorite thing, and this rotating organizer is a game changer. I also love that drink packet organizer, and the last thing I got, y'all, was this fold-in shopping cart, which was so cute and convenient. But again, y'all, use my discount code if y'all want to take advantage of this flash.
I love how we've gotten to another side of social media where we now figured out how all these restock influencers have gotten all of their, storage containers, because we've made tons of Restock Insanity episodes, which I highly recommend you guys check out. And we were always like, oh, they're doing it for the aesthetic reason. Oh, it looks nice, yada, 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 which it is true. But now we know they've gotten all of those products sent to them for free from Temu. They don't disclose that. And then they promote their, affiliate codes so that you guys can buy them. And somehow it's now free. And it's never free. It's never actually free. If you've ever fallen for that, which I have on Temu, you get to add a bunch of stuff to cart. Then they either charge you for shipping, or it is essentially free just to get you on the hook. And you're buying dirt cheap products, or it's specific products that they will only allow you to buy that they, inflate the price on, and it just gets you hooked. And then boom, then they can start sending you tons of emails and notifications. And then, that little investment that they did of $3 into what you bought just gets you to spend hundreds of dollars on their sites. But now we know how these influencers are getting it. And what's interesting is some of these are actually useful. Don't get me wrong. That's not the issue at hand here. It's the over-consumerism. Try to just buy one thing on Temu. It's nearly impossible. You add one thing, then they want you to add a bunch of other things. Then there's a spin the wheel. Then there's a coupon code. Then you can add 30 more things to your cart. And then you end up spending triple the amount you were originally going to spend. That's the issue. Some of these products are genuinely useful. Not that I've bought them on Temu. I have bought in specific tools on Temu, and then boom, it gets you into the game of them wanting to add 100 more things to your cart. But that's the problem at hand here.
$0 Temu haul! Enter this code in the Temu search bar to get your $0 gifts. First up, we got this wireless karaoke speaker. This is gonna be great for parties.
We got his
and hers
travel backpacks.
We got this beautiful set of white and gold food warmers because who likes cold food? We got matching robes.
Oh my gosh.
It loves to match. Jacket 1, jacket 2, 3, and 4.
A bunch of towels because you can never have too many. If you want these $0 gifts, use my code or click the link in my bio now.
Now, if you guys have ever shopped on websites like Shein or Temu, you'll notice very quickly the clothing and stuff that they sell, everything is a different version of plastic. Those towels are like 99% polyester. The shirts, all that stuff is made out of plastic, which degrades and just falls apart after just a few washes, and then you're back buying more stuff. I do wonder if there's any planned obsolescence here with creating lesser quality fabrics and stuff to get you to buy it again because it just loosely falls apart. I mean, my fiance's ordered stuff because everyone falls for it, and the stuff just falls apart so quickly, and now we know. It's better to invest a little bit more money and buy something that is of better quality because it will last you so much longer. But they also get you on this fast fashion, constantly changing trends, constantly coming up with new styles, because this way it keeps you in the debt cycle and keeps you in the loop of constantly buying more stuff. You know what is very handy that I got from Temu? Lid openers. It looks like silicone crab crusher thing, but fits on all my lids from small to oversized and actually works. It is open super hard to open jars. That being said, one of only very few things that works on Temu. Exactly. And some of these tools that I have purchased on Temu, they are of such a cheap quality. I am talking about even cheaper than Harbor Freight, to the point that I tried it once, it falls apart, and there's no point in using it ever again. And I tried it for the one time to see what the hype was about. It's just cheap junk. At the end of the day, it's just dollar store stuff, and they get you to buy tons of it, and you think you're getting a deal. That's how they get you. They prey on you thinking you're getting a deal so good that you just can't pass it up. And literally every single time you log on to that website, it's the same deal constantly. But the reason I put this comment in here is because, you know, when I first started making these videos, I was like, it's all junk, it's all junk, it's all junk. There's no reason to have it. But as we watched more of these videos, I was like, some of these products are actually useful. They do serve a purpose. They're just not made all that well. Sometimes, a lot of the times. So it's okay to shop on Temu. I'm not saying don't use the website. I'm not saying don't buy it, but I'm just saying be hyper aware and more aware of what's going on and stay true. It's very easy to enter your credit card, add 90 things to cart, and boom, you're done. There's a new thing that's happening right now on Amazon. And if any of you guys have Amazon Prime or Amazon in general, now they make it so easy to buy more stuff. They've changed where it used to be like, let's say you had ordered something and then you want something else. Let's say an hour later, you would click add to cart. You'd have to go through that whole process of buying it. They now have it down to such a science where you click a button now and it goes add to delivery. Boom. You don't even get processed through payment anymore. You click that button, instantly added to the order you've previously done. And you could, oh my gosh, if you're not careful, you could order so much stuff so quickly and just run up your credit card so fast. So you guys have to be really careful now, not only on Temu, but Amazon's doing it too. Now, super quick, I was reading some of your comments from previous episodes, and a lot of you guys were saying that you thought you were subscribed to the channel when you actually weren't. And what I've noticed is it seems like the YouTube algorithm has changed, where back in the day, the only way to get videos to appear in your feed was if you were subscribed to them. But it seems like now is if you've watched several of my videos or several videos of whatever channel, then they will start to appear in your feed consistently as if you were subscribed. So just take a second and check down below and make sure to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. It's a huge help for the channel. We're so close to hitting 100,000 subscribers. And when we do, we're going to be doing a huge giveaway. So definitely make sure to give it a tap if you haven't already. Oh my gosh. $2 Temu fridge organization. ASMR restock. $1.90 for plastic box. I mean, it is so cheap. I wouldn't even trust that glass with how thin it probably is. I'll never understand it. I'm surprised you didn't decant that stuff as well. Oh boy, that has to be like an LG fridge plug so you can see the inside. I don't know if you guys have seen planned obsolescence videos that I've made here, but fridges like that don't last long. You don't need see-through fridges, ones with massive touchscreens, ones that tell you massive recipes on it. They don't work. Your fridge should do one thing: cool your food and freeze your food. That's it. All the other gadgets and gizmos is only going to cost you havoc in the future. It's called the comfort crisis that we're dealing with right now. People would rather be comfortable now at the offset of things being much harder in the future versus sacrificing just a little bit now and getting a lot more comfortable for like the rest of your life. Here's the crazy thing. What is going on with this decanting of every single thing that you buy that already comes in those containers? It's to the point where she bought the containers that they essentially use at manufacturing to store her juice, to make everything into single-use little packets. It's insane. I don't understand the need, purely for aesthetic, apparently, here. I'm big on, like, resourcefulness and doing things that either save you time, save you money, make you more money, like things like that, actually solving a problem. But I have never understood why you would need to purely decant every single thing that you get, spend extra time putting them into aesthetically pleasing, satisfying containers, and then putting them in your fridge that takes up more space than had you have just left it in the original packaging. Then, not to mention, all the stuff that you're doing is essentially starting the expiration date clock. When you take things out of their original packaging, you speed up the process of when they expire. They no longer follow that expiration date that's on them if you leave them alone. They're sealed at the factory to last that length of time. And when you take it out, you get a week, 2 weeks, depending on what the product is.
I guess I'm known as a Temu girl now, and I just moved to my new apartment, so let's do a Temu haul. First thing I got is a toaster. It's a real toaster. I'm gonna see how.
Like, you can't tell me an $8 toaster is gonna work for that long. That's the problem with all these like cheap products. You'll buy it, think you got a good deal for $8, and then it's gonna last you a month and then break or start to rust, and then you're going to need another one. And then you've essentially spent more money than had you have just bought a good one up front. Who the heck is ordering a toaster on Temu? Oh my gosh.
Works later. Temu has everything. The next thing I got is this rice dispensary. So it comes with this cup, and then you just put your rice in here. Next is this winter hat.
All plastic.
Why is this so cute?
Gonna fall apart. Not gonna keep you warm.
And then I got some blue light glasses because I'm always on my phone. And then I got this white backpack. Look at all that storage, like.
It's gonna fall apart.
For $5. The quality's actually really good. a bunch of clear rubber bands. These super cute fall socks. How many earrings I got for under like $5. And then more socks. I love Jesus. I love wearing cross necklaces, so I got 2 more. These ones are actually so cute. And then these
It's gonna make her neck
some
green.
press-on nails, 2 fall shirts. It was giving Elena Gilbert in the picture, but we'll see. Black boxer and t-shirt sets. These cow slippers. Look how cute they are. I've been obsessed with slippers, so I wanted a couple more, but they didn't come.
See, here's the problem. I've learned this because I used to do it. I was very focused on like, oh, the best way to save money is to be cheap. Be as cheap as possible because you would save the most money. And although that might be true, it's a short-term comfort thing again. You're saving money in the short term for buying something cheaper. But usually being cheaper isn't always better in the long run. I can think about all the stuff that I bought because it was cheap and it didn't last that long at all. And then I've had to buy it again, and I've inevitably spent more money than, again, had I have bought it if it was a good quality item. Buy it nice or buy it twice. So I've learned, and this goes back to you guys wanting to save money, to invest more, to be financially free. You have to realize that not everything needs to be cheap. And you have to think about it differently, that yes, it might cost more money up front, but you'll have it longer and you'll save more money long term. And doing this all the time or more often compounds. And after a few years, you'll save a ton of money compared to if you keep buying cheap stuff, because guess what? All that cheap stuff is going to break. All that cheap clothing that is being bought, all the polyester stuff is going to fall apart. And guess what? Maybe you save money now, this week, this month, but next month, next year, when it all falls apart, you're going to be spending even more and more and more money instead of actually getting the use out of the stuff that you bought. I have developed shopping addictions from boredom and growing up not having much, and now that I'm better off relatively, it's hard to stop buying. When you see something cute, definitely need to look into therapy, but therapy is expensive. Retail therapy seems to make more sense. It really doesn't, but I tell myself this and keep going in circles. That's pretty funny. That's like, what is it? Girl math here. Oh yeah, therapy costs a lot of money, but if I buy $50 or $100 of clothing right now, that would be cheaper than a therapist. So retail therapy, girl math. I get it though. In all seriousness, it is a tough thing. And again, going back to what I said before, we as a society have normalized shopping addictions and consumerism as normal. I mean, have you looked in a TJ Maxx or Marshalls? The stuff is, a couple of years ago, everything was neatly on the shelves. Now they don't even have room for that anymore. It's just overflowing onto the floors. You have to kick stuff out of the way in the aisles to get through it. That's how much junk is being sold. It's crazy. And then the markup is a fortune. They want you to use their credit cards so they can charge you interest and blah, 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 blah. Not a good thing we're doing.
Temu is having a grand
Temu
anniversary
restock
sale, and I've stocked up on many popular kitchen storage products. In Temu search bar to get your $100 coupon bundle. I'm so in love with this kitchen colander set. No more fruits or food spilling all over the place.
I've never had that problem.
No matter which way you turn it, it's virtually impossible to spill the fruit while straining it.
Good luck cleaning that.
I also picked up these nifty storage boxes. They drain excess water and keep your produce fresh for longer. Next, I have this upgraded rotating Lazy Susan that pulls out and spins around for...
This is my point. Her fridge is empty, which is crazy, but look at how much more room that's now taking up compared to had she have just left it alone and put all the items in the corner.
Easy access to condiments and sauces. My fridge is shallow, but the drink dispensers still fit perfectly.
Wait, we got to go back to that. That's how much room is in her fridge. This is it. She's got 2 things in the bottom, a drawer within a drawer, a box within a box. The second shelf is 4 drinks, 4 beverages, taking up the whole shelf. And then condiments on the top and 2 yogurts. That's all she's eating. That's all. Where's the real stuff? Where's the real meals?
Still fit perfectly. It's finally time for me to address this junky drawer, so I grabbed this drawer organizer.
Okay, that's cool.
There's a place for your cling wrap, foil, and parchment paper, as well as a slicer to neatly cut them.
That's not bad.
There's also space for 2 different size Ziploc bags. I found so many great organizing products on Temu, and best of all, I got free shipping and free returns for 90 days. So don't forget to check out the link in my bio or search my code in Temu search bar for your $100 coupon bundle.
See, again, some of that stuff is actually useful. The rest of it, it's like she's finding some way to make it seem like you actually need it, which is crazy here. But like a pan organizer, a pot organizer, that makes sense because I bet you most people's drawers are just, there's no way to stack them or store them. So that might be convenient if you find a way to make it take up less space. You know what I'm saying?
I have a humongous Temu haul. You have never seen a Temu haul this big. Temu is having a $0 gift event, which is absolutely insane. So let's look at everything that I got.
Let's see what
First,
she
I got
needed.
this adorable matching set. It comes with this tank top and shorts, and this matching set for both of them was $0. Next, we have this gray romper, and it comes with this top, which is so cute. This is gonna be my new workout set. Here is the black romper.
Again, for like a week, and then it's gonna fall apart because it's 100% polyester. It's all plastic, and then I bet you it's made in the cheapest possible way that could keep it together upon like receiving it. Then after a few wears, it's going to fall apart.
And for both of them, this is basically 4 pieces of clothing. It was $0. Next is the cutest thing that I got. It says, "Everything hurts and I'm tired," and it's a duck. I think this is the cutest ever, and sometimes you just need an oversized t-shirt to wear to the gym or when you're just like not feeling it. This is gonna be that shirt. This adorable shirt was $0. I got this nail set. I want to start doing my own nails because they be looking very bare, and I got these press-on nails. This is a set of 24. Look at how cute that is, and this was $0. Is another set of nails, and look at these, and also $0. This is so cool. Next, I got hand masks. So basically, you have to put these into hot water and it will become a hand mask. It is a manicure set. I am such a do-it-yourself girl, so I got this. I am so excited to start learning. I got another one of these bath towel robes because it works so well. I wear these all the time and it is so soft. And of course, this was $0. Okay, next I got these moving bags, and I'm not gonna unbox this because I'm using this to move out of college. I have a lot of stuff, and Temu has like the cheapest moving and packing materials, and this was $0.
Sure is.
I got these, and these are black ones, and this was also $0. Next, going on with the nail theme, I got these nail glue removers because I'm gonna start doing those press-on nails and I need something to remove them, and it was $0. And on the topic of moving out of college, I also got this vacuum storage bag, and there's 10. This was $0, and it will actually help me so much. And Nail Helene is back with a nail lamp. Can you believe that this was a professional nail lamp and it was $0 on Temu? This is what it looks like, and it was $0 on Temu. Next, I got this so I can put it on my couch because when I move into my new dorm, I want to have something that I could sit on, and this is so cute, and it was $0. I still have half a bag left, but we're running out of time, so come back for part 2. But if you also want to get shopping, use the code in this video and come back. I'll see you in the next one.
Did you realize that like everything she just showed us was like different forms of plastic and cardboard? That was it. Every single thing was different forms of plastic and cardboard to a T. Do you guys not realize what's going on here? Temu is essentially like paying, or not even paying. They're offering coupons and whatever else, discounts to real people, creators, small creators. There's a difference here. They're advertising to small influencers, micro influencers, and creators, giving them these quick coupons, allowing them to buy the stuff and then show the unboxing. There's some dopamine release, dopamine addiction that we're all chasing. And to just unbox stuff, to get packages on the doorstep, to open stuff up is enjoyable, regardless of like what's inside of it here. But they are purposely targeting these influencers because it's more personal, and it also allows them to show that it's normal. It's easy. Now, more than likely, when you buy it as a consumer, it's going to cost you money. But to a lot of these micro-influencers and influencers, it's going to cost them nothing. And I really want to see what the catch is, because there's always a catch with these 100% off coupons. And again, maybe it actually is genuinely 100% off the first time, but then it gets you hooked. Or you buy a select few products that's within the requirements of that coupon, and then you buy tons of other stuff, or it has to be combined, or whatever it is. There's always a catch when it comes to it. I've tried it. I've tried to get just one thing. Never ends up like that. Next thing you know, there's a million things in your cart because they keep trying to give you more and more stuff. Replace the word shopping with crack, meth, and fentanyl and see if it sounds cute. I hate paying full price for stuff, and I'm the boring one who's like, yeah, that's cute, but I have something that already does. It's really hard with social media, feeling like one long commercial with a break here and there of stuff you really want to watch. I don't know how someone who does have an addiction to shopping can be on social media much each day. It's like if you're an alcoholic and every video is a new drink to try. It seriously is. Social media is not for you if you have a shopping addiction, because all it is now is one huge consumerism ad push. If you can see through that, you'll actually see the content you enjoy, but it's tough, especially because I'm like a de-influencer, and essentially one of the only possible ways to even continue to create content and do it full time instead of an actual job is the need to take on sponsors. But it depends. And luckily, there's a couple of sponsors coming in the pipeline that are not product pushes. Crazy. They're actually financial planning websites and things like that. Spoiler alert, to help us and help you guys actually organize and save money and visualize what's going on. And we'll talk about that in the video when that does officially air.
So I got a couple things from Temu.
A couple?
Oh, Malanta. It literally looks just like a Stanley, but look how cute the color is. Oh,
it's gonna
this green bag.
This stuff's gonna end up in a landfill in a week. The next trend, it's in a landfill or it's in the ocean.
And it has a bunch
Unreal.
of goodies inside. This is actually so cute, and it comes with straps. I literally only remember one thing that I ordered, so the rest of this is going to be a surprise for both of us.
She only remembers one thing of the 100 things she ordered. That just tells you we have a problem here.
World. I'm really confused about this one. It looks like a piece of meat, so... It's my waffle blanket! I thought it was pretty on brand. It's a soft little flower pillow. Golden's going to
These are necessities,
this.
guys.
It must have been cold whenever I was ordering all of this because I got a huge cow print blanket as well. And it is literally so soft. It's a makeup bag. That is so cute. Mine I have now is so crusty. I needed a new one. And I got these cute little hair clips because you can never have enough. My potato! This is the one thing that I remember that I ordered.
33 cents?
It's a potato, and it says life was all out of lemons, so here's a potato instead. I've literally been looking forward to that since I ordered it. Pink charging block with a bunch of little connectors. So I like to plug in 20 things at a time. These rings, oh my gosh, so stinking cute.
It's
Makeup
all
brush
like
holder and
sheen, junky, not gonna last you long
bunch
stuff.
of little makeup brushes. They're so soft. And Lexi told me I need a soft little cutie towel to wash my face, so I got one. A pack of cutie lipsticks. And for some reason, I thought I needed a juicing machine cup
Like
thing.
that's gonna work.
So, I got one. This is the cutest thing ever. Entering my smoothie girl era. Next. So cute. Y'all, I got a bubble gun. This actually makes my heart very happy. Oh my gosh, I'm excited for these. I got these blue light glasses. I love this clear frame. I needed two. This one's pink and sparkly. I actually might cry. I'm so excited. I got these colorful LED lights and it makes it look like there's stars on my ceiling. That's a vibe. And last but not least, I got these ice makers. They'll be like little ice balls and it comes with a scoopy and a grabby. And here's the aftermath. I literally love Temu. They have anything and everything that you could ever imagine for so cheap. Go shop.
And you're going to tell me these are all necessities. She needed all of this stuff. And again, it doesn't even solve a problem. It's all junk. It's all stuff that is, I promise you, is going to end up in a landfill, in Goodwill's donation bin, or at the bottom of the ocean in a month. All that stuff is just a waste of money completely here. And this is the problem, because it seems normal. People want to collect this stuff. The websites are too good at pushing consumerism and getting you to buy more and more and more stuff you do not need. This is an issue. Now, obviously, there are stuff that's on the website that is useful, that might solve a problem, but you have to be vigilant. You have to be aware of what you're doing because these websites are paying influencers and paying people to make you overspend and overshop. All it's doing is draining your wallet. So please be mindful and just tread carefully if you use these platforms. That's all I am saying. Otherwise, I salute you. Good luck. Let me know your thoughts if you've ever shopped on Temu or have thought about shopping, because I've thought about it. I've tried one time. And the other times I was like, I got to delete this app because they are blowing up my phone and I'm overstimulated. So I deleted it. I'm never using it again. But let me know your thoughts and experiences down in the comment section below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you haven't seen my Catching Influencers Lying video, I highly recommend you check it out right after this. Peace.